Hi guys, it's Mel here from Mel W Scrapping. I'm here to bring you the May layout share that I've done. I think I counted 26 layouts for this month. Not as many as last month. Probably down by 9. But nevertheless, still had a good go. So this is one that I did for Shimelle's April Best of Both Worlds kit. It was the last page that she did for April, but I got it done in May, and there's no video for this one, so this is just one that I did to have a go to see if I could see what I could come up with something different, and I did fussy cutting. So there you go. That was that one. The next one was a May I Scrap Lift You of, I did that of Rachel Usher from the Dotty About Flair Facebook group. Can't remember if I did a video for that one or not. I'm not really sure. I didn't write it on the back and my brain doesn't work. So I came up with a Welcome to the Dark Side. I also think I did this also for Star Wars Day, which was the 4th of May. May the 4th be with you. Yes, I did do a video because I called it May the 4th be with you. Okay, this one I did Bloom Like a Flower Hop and May I Scrap Lift You and a Dotty About Flair challenge for a mood board, and this one I did a scrap lift of Scrappy Kathy. And I do have a video of this one. And I did that of my flowers. By any means, at any time, if you want to press pause and take a screenshot so that you can have a go, by all means do so. The next one I didn't actually write down what I did it for, but it was a scrap lift of MKGunn's double-sided page, or double-sided. She did a 2-page layout, and I wanted to get more photos scrapped instead of just 1 or 2 on a page. So that was the first page. That's the left-hand side. And this is the right-hand side. And I reckon I did a video on this one. The next one I have no video of. It was a mixed media Mayhem challenge in conjunction with a Hip Kit Club challenge to use circles. I used the packaging technique, stamps, paint pens, toilet roll, which I'll show you what I did. And I didn't do a video for this one. So this was to try and recreate something that they had chosen, a scrap lifted also. I actually didn't like this one. Many people did. I think it would have looked better without the hand-drawn circle. There's a lot of things I could have done a bit better, I think. Packaging technique I did. These bits here, the red dots, then all I did was with my paint pen, I put a red circle, I drew a red circle, and I just got my water blitzer and I went blip, 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 and made it go out. These black ones here are a stamp. What I used the toilet roll for was these circle outlines, which I did love. So I did a taekwondo one for that one. So needless to say, I don't like that one. I could have done things better. This is another one I didn't do a video for. It was another Shimelle scrap lift of trying to do one of hers, and I also for a Hip Kit Club challenge. 3 or more pattern papers, background must be patterned, and I didn't do a video. So this was this one. This again was fussy cutting, although Shimelle doesn't like to say fussy cutting, it's detailed cutting, and I made my hearts look like kites. So that was that one. The next one was a sketch from Christys 30-Day Sketches. And that was another Hip Kit Club challenge that I did. Rainbow stencils and papers. This is what I actually love this page. This paper here is like really thick crepe paper. And I just got my new white pen and I wrote on it in white because I didn't have a white pen. All of this was scraps. This is my rainbow stencil that my daughter actually bought me for Mother's Day. And I just wanted to tell, I loved this one. I really did. The next one I do have a video of, and it was a scrap lift and a hop that we did for Amanda. I can't think of a name. A Crafting with Amanda YouTube channel. And it was a hop for her. She reached a certain goal of subs. And I haven't written it on there, which I need to do that. And I did a scrap lift of her. She actually did this bit at the top, and she rolled the paper up to different levels. I actually enjoyed doing that. She put a little bit of, I've got a few extra bits in here. Excuse me, losing my voice. Okay, just checking that was still recording. Yes, so that was a new technique for me. I've put a little few extra bits at the top, and I made mine into banners. I think Amanda had just straight cut and nowhere near as many. The next one is for a Dotty About Flair a Cybercrop challenge and a Scrapper sketch number 25. Hey Little Magpie. That's for a few challenges from Monochromatic, and I haven't done a video. So I did this. I had a few photos that I actually took photos at a place called Stanley the Nut that we went to here in Tasmania. And I wanted to do something with these. I didn't want to... So, yeah, it turned out I've quite enjoyed this, and a little ribbon for the tag and a map, and I just put a little square around Tassie where we are in Australia all the way down here. So that was that one. Another no video, which was a Rebecca Lockhart Scrap challenge on Facebook. We had to use 2 pattern papers. Colour was yellow, a banner and flowers, and I also did it in conjunction with Hey Little Magpie challenge. Rainbow vibe, bright and colourful, and a Shimelle one. Okay, so this is my thing. There was a ribbon. My yellow is to pop my daughter up on yellow. She had a yellow top on, and so I kind of highlighted her in yellow. I've got yellow in other bits and pieces as well. Yellow in the sunglasses and the glasses. I have my banner here that I put out the ends. And I have lots of different pattern papers because they're all scraps. Okay, another one, no video. Hey Little Magpie challenge. Oh, that's right. I had to write my name and then think of things for each initial of my name and do a video, a layout of it. And I also went with a Scrapper sketch layout that had come out. So I went more is more for M, enamel dots for E, layers behind photo for L, anything plastic, Nuvo drops, ink, and E was doubled up so I didn't have to think of another one. That's what I come up with for this one. So, little minion up there looking like he's doing karate. Okay, the next one was for Craft IQ, and there is a video done of this. So every month, oh, my little minion come back after sticking. Oh, no, there's another one. It must have come off. Oh, I'll have to re-stick them. Every month, Craft IQ Facebook group, for the first 7 days, gives out a thing to put on your layout. So whether it be stamping, tags, ink, the colour purple in this case, half, things like that. And if you go to the Facebook group, you can actually see that on there. And this is what I have a video on this one. This is what I came up with for that challenge. And yet again, it's another one I love. Sometimes I don't love my layouts, as I will tell you. But this one I do. So I did a border with my stamping. I've got a brad. I put it's a little hand. It's meant to be a baby's hand. I've got 2 of them there. And I've put it on there as if to say, stop, I don't want to get out of bed. That's what she didn't really want to get out of bed. This one I have a video done as well. It was from Anna from Peace Craft Love, and it was for her 500 sub and giveaway YouTube hop. And I used texture paste, stencil, squirrel, coffee, aqua, or shades of blue were the things that we had to incorporate. So my texture paste and stencil were these little bits at the side. It was actually little gum nuts with texture paste. I found a squirrel. I didn't think I'd have one, but I did. So I popped him up on a little tree trunk there. I added in some aqua hearts and Nuvo Drop. I believe Nuvo Drops come out aqua. And because I had aqua in this piece of paper here, I did my border going around. And there was a coffee cup there because we were freezing after this effort. Scrapper Sketch, Hey Little Magpie, Under the Influence of Scrappy Adam. 3 challenges there. I don't think I did a video for this one. This one I ink blended. I ink blended 3 different colours. And I used circles and Big 10 and... this again is a no video. I did this for a lot of different challenges. It was to use up some letters that you have sitting there on your stickers and thickers and things that you haven't used up, and maybe on some you can't use them up because you don't have enough letters for what you want to make. And so at the same time I incorporated a piece of paper that had letters on it as well. And I went from there. Another one I like. Yet again, another one that I did for challenges. There's no video. I had to do a huge title. And this is also a challenge for I think it was Hip Kids Club. No, Hey Little Magpie. You had to do something that either influenced you with a camera or taking photos, or incorporate cameras onto your page. And I have some cameras on my page, but I did a layer of my dad, because he's the one that has encouraged both my sister and I to use cameras and take photos. So that was that one. Another challenge, no video, Hey Little Magpie challenge to use hexagons. And I scrap lifted Karen Jarmen from YouTube. Go and check out Karen Jarmen. She does some lovely things. And this was similar to hers. Hers probably looked a little bit better than mine, but I was happy with this page. I loved it. I had these 2 photos that looked beautiful from a river in Tasmania that we went to the Mole Creek Caves. And this was, I can't remember what river it is that goes past that. And I wanted to highlight, I didn't want to cut these photos, and I wanted to highlight them. And they look beautiful on this layout. This was Fernwood hexagons, I think. And yeah, that was that one. Another challenge that I did, and I don't think I did a video for this one either, was to use an older photo but with new paper, new pattern paper. At the same time, I also did a scrap lift of MKGunn, one of her pages that I loved. And she has a YouTube channel called Some Assemblage is Required MKGunn. You can check out what she does on her channel. And so these are from when my daughter was little and we first took her fishing with her own little fishing rod. And that's what I come up with there. No video for this one yet again. Hey Little Magpie challenge. I had to use a sketch. And I did one of my daughter, and I adore this one. This one's so cute. Next one I do have a video on, and it was for Joanne Bartell's scrap lift for her 1000 sub hop. Now, Joanne, you need to go and check her out. She does beautiful, brilliant work. I chose one of her layouts that she did and I tried to replicate it. Nowhere near as good as Joanne, but I loved how it turned out. Stenciling up here, a border, heart border, circles, little clusters. Yeah, I love this one. Another one I did that I've done a video for is Christmas in May. This is what I came up with. Ink blending up the top. I actually came up with this one. I didn't have a sketch to follow. It's one of my own. I like that one. The next one I did was a mixed media Mayhem hop. I do have a video for. Make sure these are all in frame. And believe it or not, it's a mixed media Mayhem one. I loved my layout of it. I think this came out quite well and didn't look terrible like the other one. Oh, my flowers is all... I have to put a thingy on that one. It's missing one. Must have come off. To put some glue on it. Okay, so that was this one. There was a layout that we had to scrap lift and come up with, see what we could do. It was actually on the actual layout that we scrap lifted. It was brickwork here, but I made my own lattice out of scrap paper. Okay, another one, no video for, but I did a scrap lift of Shimelle Laine's page that she did out of her Best of Both Worlds. Here's my little flower, Best of Both Worlds kit. And it was using triangles, so I also did it as another challenge that I had to use triangles for. And it was of my daughter trying to be a scientist. The next one I have no video for, and it is for a Dotty About Flairs scrap lift of a new team member. And I picked Jessica Merrill Walker, and I did a scrap lift of her page that she did, but I used 4 photos and she had one big. And I did one of funny faces. Yep, still in. Excellent. I'm still recording. Let's double check that. Yes, I had trouble with it not recording not so long ago. And I did a funny faces one. My daughter and my husband doing funny faces. My daughter will sometimes hijack my phone and I go to look at the photos and here's one of my daughter pulling a face. Nearly all the time her tongue is out. And the last one I did for May, I actually have done a video for, and it was for Monique Lowe's 700 sub hop, and it was her 40th birthday. So there we go. I came up with this page that there was a Scrapper sketch page come out, and the sketch actually went this way, so I turned it to go that way, and it originally had flowers, and I used circles because I wanted all the colour. And for Monique's hop, she just wanted everyone to use bright colours. So this is what I came up with. This is my mum on her 70th. And this was the beautiful cake that my sister actually made for her. And there were some real flowers, real roses on there. It was beautiful. And I'm really happy with how this one came out. So thank you everybody for bearing with me through this layout share that I've done for May. If you liked any of these layouts, as I said at the start, press pause, take a screenshot and go and have a go at them. By all means, I don't mind in the least. At the same time, if you did like this video, if you could give me a thumbs up, that would be fantastic. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. And thank you to everyone else who has subscribed and the new subscribers that I've got. I'm actually a little bit overwhelmed because I've only been doing this for 3 months and I'm not that great with the videos. I am getting better, but I've been amazed at how many I've got. I didn't expect that. So thank you very much for bearing with me with my videos. And I probably talk too much, which I used to get told all the time at school. So thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.